Is it time to buy or sell American Capital Agency stock? In this video, we're diving deep into American Capital Agency. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 1st of October 2025, our system has ranked American Capital Agency as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.45. Now, let's explore the stock's performance during this time. The stock has shown natural fluctuations, with an increase of 1.31%. This equates to an average return of 0.44% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The stock is currently positioned within a weak rising trend in the short term, indicating the possibility of further upward movement within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 8.2% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 5.58% to 14.29%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of negative 2.67%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 22.77% to positive 0.113% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $7.77 and $10.07. Our latest daily update for American Capital Agency includes the headline, "Green Day on Friday for American Capital Agency stock after gaining 0.5%. The American Capital Agency stock price gained 0.5% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 3rd of October, 2025, rising from $10.01 to $10.06. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a slight pause in the upcoming days. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated 1% with a low of $10.02 and a high of $10.12. The price has increased in 5 of the last 10 days and is up by 0.9% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by 4 million shares, with a total of 14 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $140,160,000. It is important to note that declining volume amidst rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning for potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $10.63, while the lowest price was $7.85. Currently, the price is 5.36%, or 57 cents below the 52-week high, and 54.15%, or $11.88, below the all-time high on the 27th of September, 2017, when the price reached $21.94. AGNC Investment is trading with one of the market's highest yields, approximately 14 to 15%, and has recently shown signs of improvement, with shares rising and settling near $9.93 in the latest session. The company has reported a 3rd consecutive quarter of positive net interest income and is benefiting from easing mortgage spreads as the Federal Reserve moves toward interest rate cuts. Lower short-term rates are expected to decrease financing costs and enhance mortgage-backed securities valuations, thereby supporting book value gains and dividend coverage in the near term. At the same time, AGNC has issued equity and new preferred shares. Its Series H preferred shares yield about 8.75%, resulting in an increased capital cushion for preferred holders and funding for portfolio growth. However, this also creates dilution pressure for common shareholders. In the short term, anticipate sensitivity to incoming Federal Reserve guidance, spread movements, and quarterly net interest income reports. Positive surprises could trigger rallies, while wider spreads or headlines regarding dilution could cause shares to decline. Over the long run, sustained interest rate cuts and stable net interest income would likely support recovery in book value and dividends. Nevertheless, leverage, portfolio mark-to-market volatility, and dilution remain significant risks that could limit potential gains. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 3rd of September, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned AGNC a neutral grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 23rd of April, 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned AGNC an overweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 22nd of October, 2024, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned AGNC an overweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 20th of September, 2024, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned AGNC an overweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 20th of September, 2024, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned AGNC an overweight grade with an upgrade action. Analysts have assigned American Capital Agency stock a general neutral rating. They have categorized the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as buy. Regarding return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as buy. The following signals have been identified for American Capital Agency. The American Capital Agency stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. However, it also exhibits a general sell signal due to the long-term average being above the short-term average. Should there be a downward correction, support levels are noted at $9.89 and $9.94. A breakdown below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Despite the stock's price increase during the last trading day, trading volume decreased, creating a divergence that may serve as an early warning sign. Thus, monitoring the stock closely is advisable. Additionally, some negative signals have emerged that could affect short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Friday, September 5, 2025, and the stock has since declined by 2.99%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some additional signals that you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 21 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 19 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 6 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 7 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 54 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 56 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for American Capital Agency. American Capital Agency finds support from accumulated volume at $9.84. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock typically trades at a substantial volume, and with small daily fluctuations, the risk is viewed as low. Over the past day, the stock moved 10 cents or 1% between its high and low. In the last week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 1.59%. Before we explore the potential trading levels for American Capital Agency, let us briefly discuss some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This is a fairly typical PE ratio, often found in companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. Moving on, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 20th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 38 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for American Capital Agency. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for American Capital Agency is at $10.20. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, American Capital Agency encounters its first support level at $9.84. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for American Capital Agency from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 8th of August, 2025, Bell Bernice executed an insider sale of 31,500 shares of common stock. On the 28th of July, 2025, John D. Fisk conducted an insider sale of 20,278 shares of common stock with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the 25th of July, 2025, Paul E. Mullings executed an insider sale of 11,000 shares of common stock with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the 6th of May, 2025, Donna Blank conducted an insider sale of 17,218 shares of common stock with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the 2nd of May, 2025, Paul E. Mullings executed another insider sale of 13,500 shares of common stock with a par value of 1 cent per share. Based on the most recent 100 insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive with a ratio of approximately 11.656. Overall, insiders have purchased 2,894,577 shares and sold 2,433,300 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $9.70, indicating a decline of 3.62%. This stock exhibits low daily movements, which translates to a lower risk profile. Additionally, there is a sell signal based on a pivot top identified 20 days ago. Is American Capital Agency stock a good buy? American Capital Agency exhibits several negative signals, indicating it may be a candidate for selling. However, due to the potential for a turnaround, it could be viewed as a hold or accumulation opportunity while we wait for further developments. After analyzing the volatility and movements over the last trading day, our system suggests that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 6th of October, we anticipate that American Capital Agency will open higher by approximately 671 0.10 of a dollar, starting trading at $10.07. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not be solely based on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.